Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel.
Yes, I mean, Saturday against Edinburgh was, I think, a good performance. I think we did what we needed to do. Obviously, they got an early one there that kind of, stunned the crowd a little bit, but I thought the guys did a great job sticking with it. We had 3 or 4 great chances, and then, credit to their goalie, he made a couple of blinders, and we were able to get one there late in the period, and I think that gave us that belief that we could beat them on the night. And then second period, we just kept coming, and we had chances. We knew it was going to come if we just stuck to the process, and luckily goals started dropping for us, and it was good to see some guys have some big nights as well.
It was quite amazing being here on Saturday night, just especially that second and third period. It was flashes of the team that we've been expecting to turn up all year.
Yeah, I thought we did a great job being first on loose pucks. I mean, we won majority of our battles, whether on the walls or in front of our net, and we cleared a lot of second pucks in front of our net. It was just a good overall performance, and I wouldn't say a high intensity game or overly physical game. Maybe at the end there when a little bit of frustration broke out, but other than that, I thought our guys played a good professional game and more importantly a good 60 minutes.
So Cardiff on the Sunday night, and I guess it was those 3 goals that really almost dictated the outcome of the game.
Yeah, we were talking about it, and we addressed the team after the weekend, here on Tuesday when we came back in, and we played 55 good minutes in a tough barn, arguably the toughest rink to get a win in this year, and 3 or 4 poor minutes, and a bad bench minor by myself, and I'll take the blame for that one without hesitation. But a little frustration, kind of crept in when our goal got disallowed there, because we were playing good hockey, and a missed call on a power play when we had a power play, and it was a pretty bad check to one of our guys that should have made it a 5-on-3, and then right after that we got called with a penalty. But again, that's no excuse. You got to keep your cool in those situations, and you know what, like you said, the 3 goals in 3 or 4 minutes, I mean, it's tough to come back from, but I thought our guys did a great job sticking with it. We were unfortunate. Bounds made a couple good saves down the stretch there, and it was just too big of a hill to climb.
And you nearly did come back from it. I mean, but for those 2 goals that were disallowed, who knows what could have happened? Yeah,
no, absolutely. And I don't want to blame it on that. I mean, the refs make a call on the game on the night, and but that's a big swing there. We get that second one, Delahy, and to me, after watching the video, that's a good goal. And that's a difference maker. That's all of a sudden you're 1 behind, and then all of a sudden we go on the power play. So yeah, it was tough, but again, our damage was self-inflicted by the switching off in our D zone 3 times, and it was just a bad 3 or 4 minutes, and sometimes those happen, and unfortunately it happened to us at the wrong time.
So we look ahead to this weekend. 3 games this weekend, 180 minutes of hockey to be played, and 2 of them against Braehead, which, if you're trying for the conference title, are the big ones.
No, we've identified it. We're well aware of the games in hand they have at us, and the only way to make up for those is to win these 4-point games against them. 180 minutes is a crazy weekend, so we don't want to look too far ahead. We're focusing in on one period at a time, but these guys know it's the playoff time of year in the Elite League. Anytime after Christmas, the games become so much more crucial down the stretch. So Braehead, good team. Obviously, they're in good form right now, and but you know what, we're playing some pretty good hockey ourselves, and it's a game that we're taking as could be a turning point for us. It's a 4-point game. I know there's a lot of cliches, and they all come into play and affect this time of year. So, our guys will have a quick skate here and get ready for tomorrow. It's going to be, I assume, a pretty big battle.
This team have already shown this season what they can do. Against Sheffield, in Sheffield's arena, against Nottingham, against really big teams. How much of this week is getting that belief into the minds of the players?
This week, yeah, absolutely. But I think our form since Christmas on the road, first half of the year we struggled on the road, but since Christmas we've gone into Edinburgh, which isn't an easy building. We've won there, we've won in Manchester, we've won in Dundee. We've gone down to Nottingham and just came up a bit short, and we won down in Sheffield. Tough buildings, and again down in Cardiff we played a good hockey game, bar 5 minutes. So I think our road form is really gotten better, but also the guys, you can see them a little bit more confident on the road, and they actually believe that we can go in other teams' building and win a hockey game. So, and I know traditionally we haven't had the greatest success in Braehead Arena. It's a tough barn, and you keep saying that all these barns are tough to go into. But you know what? I think we're on the right form right now, and as long as we can go in there and execute and have those compete levels for 60 minutes, I think we give ourselves a chance to win.
And sandwiched in amongst all of that, we've got Belfast in here on Saturday night as well.
Yeah, I know, another tough team, another top team, and they're a team kind of, I'm sure like us would say that they've had their ups and downs, but they got loads of talent there, and a good balance of physicality and talent, and they're a tough club. So you know what, like I said, we won't look too far ahead because we got the Braehead Clan on Friday, but yeah, we're in for a tough weekend, but everyone has those weekends, so just got to get on with it and find ways to get points every night.
Got less than 2 months of hockey left. I think we've got 7 home games, and was it? I think it's 8 home games, 7 conference games left, and then you've got that really tough run in against the Southern Conference teams. I mean, how do you even approach that?
One game at a time. Like I said, you can't get caught looking at what your schedule's like in March, and maybe that's for the coaches to do, behind the scenes, but. It's a tough finish, absolutely, but you know what? The way we look at it is, if you want to win anything and accomplish anything in this league, you have to beat those teams at some point in the season. And what a better time than at the end of the year and get some, maybe get into your top form heading into the playoff season. And you know what? That's our goal right now. Is obviously we've been knocked out of the Challenge Cup, and the league title is unless we win every game and teams lose every game, which isn't going to happen. So that playoff trophy is obviously, along with the conference, the two last goals for us. So we want to go in with good form, and like I said, if you're going to win any silverware in this league, you got to beat the top teams, so we can't look there and worry about the schedule.
You've got teams like Cardiff and Sheffield and Belfast and Nottingham all focusing on the Challenge Cup, which isn't going to be a distraction for you, but hopefully will be for them as you come up against them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's as much a distraction for those teams. I mean, they're all professional outfits, but in saying that, it's an extra couple games, and you start getting to those semifinals, and Nottingham and Sheffield got to play each other in Cardiff and Belfast. I mean, those are 2 extra games that are going to be wars between those teams, and most likely slotted in midweek. So it does make it tougher for those guys, but I don't think they would change it for anything. So and I know we wish that we'd have that problem, I guess, if you say, but you know what, it's something that we just have to get on with, and like I said, we got to beat these top teams if we want to win anything anyway.
And you're talking about the cliches before. I mean, the cliche at this time of the year is always you want the momentum building up towards the end of the season. You said already, building up that momentum with beating people like Belfast and Sheffield and whatnot. That would be a perfect way to start the playoff campaign.
No, absolutely. And you know what? Those games down the stretch, I think not only does it give you momentum and give you confidence, but it also preps you for playoffs. I mean, we're going to be playing teams that are battling for silverware, and hopefully we will be as well. So those will be playoff style games. I mean, everyone talks about the playoffs, but obviously with the league being the main title here in the conferences, I mean, you're playing playoff hockey from now. Even start of January, you're playing playoff hockey, and the closer you get to that playoff weekend is even more playoff style hockey. And I've been in this league for a long time, and I know that the pace elevates, and players stay engaged for 60 minutes, and it's the games get more physical and more of a battle. So you know what, it's a good stretch for us, and I'd rather have tough games going in the playoffs than easy games that don't mean anything.
I'm not going to ask you the stupid question of can this team do it, but what is it about this team that makes you believe that they could win the playoff final?
I think we got a good balance. I think we got a good room. We got a good unit here. A lot of guys that really enjoy playing with each other, and with us, I think it's a matter of having that belief. I think at times this year, and I've said it before, we've shown a little bit of mental weakness. And whether that was being down early and not being able to have that pushback, or being in a good position and letting it slip away when one thing went bad. So I think that area has improved a little bit lately. When Cardiff went up 3, we had every reason to pack it in and say, you know what, boys, we got our 2 points, but guys didn't. They wanted to go down. They wanted to win a hockey game. Sheffield kept coming back, and we kept, getting another one and finding a way to win a hockey game. So that's good positive signs, and I think that's the reason why I think that, when we do that and we do have that self-belief, we've shown that we can play with anybody. And you know what, playoffs, it's a 4-game thing. That time, you know what, a lot of things get thrown into the mix. A little bit of luck, hot goalie. Brownie's going to have to be, a brick wall for us back there by every means, and we're going to have to stay healthy as well. And we got Lee hopefully coming back soon, and that'll give the coaching staff some decisions to make on who to play and stuff, which isn't a bad thing, and a little healthy competition never hurt anybody. So I think things are starting to look a little bit better, but you know what, in saying that, we just got to keep our foot on the gas and keep going, because you take it off for 1 second, then you run into those 2 or 3 game stretches where you fall behind.
And you've got about 6 or 7 players who are all scoring consistently about the same amount of points as well. So that's got to help. Yeah,
we've had good balance of scoring all year. I mean, if there was probably one knock, I guess the first half of the season, was that we didn't kind of have that top 15, top 10 scorer guy that's on the sheet every night, and a guy that's going in scoring hat trick, or just that big point guy realistically. And we have struggled to score some goals in some important games, but hopefully this weekend we got a few, and hopefully that can spur some guys on. And we changed the line combinations here a couple of weeks ago, and we've seen a little bit better chemistry than we have in the past, and hopefully that'll show this weekend. And I guess you just got to keep going, I guess, you know what I mean. It's, you can talk about it all you want, but you got to do your talking on the ice.
6-point weekend. Good luck, Danny.
Yeah, hopefully.